time I try and go live, it points up at the ceiling. I'm ready for the camera to be other direction, and it still points at the ceiling every time. It's weird how it does that. Hi and welcome. I have a little bit of time today, and I thought I would come on with a live. I don't know if anybody's going to watch, but that's okay. Let's see if I can get it to pull up here on my screen so that I can see the chat. And mute my screen. There we go. So now I can see the chat, even though the camera's right in my face. So I thought we would play around with some inks today and have some fun with a stencil, and we're gonna ink this guy up. I'm also gonna use some paint and stuff. So I'm gonna lay him flat. I thought I would share how I did this. I shared it on a short, so I thought I would share how I did that. And we're gonna take my B stamp here. Stencil, I mean, not stamp. You can see I have some tape on there already. And we're just gonna tape that down because I don't want it to move on me while I'm doing it. But I also want to make sure when I'm taping it, I have the whole card. Because I want the whole card in there. I haven't done much like distress inking with a stencil before. But I thought it was fun the way I did this. I tested it out to see if it was going to work first. So we're going to go ahead and try and mimic this a little bit. So I've colored him in already on this one here that's there. I did do another one and I went through with ink, and I'm not keen on that one. So we're going to use the one that I really like. Hi Bex, how are you today? And we're going to ink with 3 colors. So I have Mustard Seed, Scattered Straw, and Mermaid Lagoon. And I'm going to use the makeup brushes. These lovely things to do it. I think I have more control when I use those. So I'm going to start with my darker color first. Make sure I got my blue here. And I'm just going to go right into those lines. I should probably tape that part too, just so that it doesn't go up on me. I think I did tape it. Oh, I taped the wrong side. I did tape it, but I taped the wrong side. So I'm just going to kind of blend them in a little bit. Working around the corners. And I want to stay a little bit down here under that shoe. Oh, I missed a step. I got so excited I totally missed a step. I have a part that I did already with the covering him. Totally missed that step. I would have gone right over him with it. I'm good. Today I'm good. The weather was nice. We finally got some snow, and then the cold came back. I could do without the cold. I love winter, but not the cold. I like it when it's that pretty snowfall. And then we're just going to go around him with the different yellows. And I'm blending it as I go, so we're going to get some greens as well. And that stencil that I did over there is going to allow me to have that ability to not ink up the B-Man. I don't want to ink him up. I want to ink around him. And I don't know if anybody else has this scattered straw. If it does the same, like almost makes it brown. The yellow is like a brown color and not a vibrant yellow like the mustard seed. I like it, but I wish it was a little bit more like this color, because I don't think mine is that color. And then I want to go back in and blend these a little bit more. So I'm just taking it, going right over that. I agree with that. Ice, not so much. Unless it's hanging down from the, like, the porches and stuff like that, and you know you're not going to get hit by it. It's kind of pretty then. Especially when the sun goes through it. Gives, like, a prism look. Very beautiful. I do like the prism looks on the snow, on the ice. Oh, and when there's, like, a crackly snow, when the ice forms like a thin layer on top of the snow. I really love that crunchy sound when you step on it. When I was a kid, I would used to do that. It was my favorite kind of snowfall to go out to in the morning because I could hear that crunch on the ice on the top of the, like a layer across the snow. I don't know what side I have this tape on. Oh, I have it on both. No wonder why it's not coming off. I thought about adding the bee to it, but I just think it's going to be too much with the bee man on there. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to leave it on there though, that part. So my little stencil, he was on there, but you get the shape of him, so that part's pretty good. Grab some water and my brush. I really love the way it looks right now. The colors are so pretty on it. But I want to add this, so we're just gonna add that right to it. And I used the VersaFine ink to stamp my image this time. And then colored pencils to color it in. Because I wanted to have that light effect on him, not dark. And then it took me a minute to figure out what color I wanted him to be. Like on the one that I messed up on and went over with the black ink on from a pen, he was blue to begin with, and I just didn't care for the blue. So I removed that blue. Yeah, it's pretty without the blue on there, I think. He looks a lot better without the blue. Just gonna spill some water on here to clean up that ink on there. I think he looks good with the green because he's supposed to be like a goblin trying to be a bee in a hive. So I thought he looked cute with being green instead of blue. And then I wanted to do orange with this one and see what he would look like with orange. So on this one here, I went through with a colored pencil around to create a little bit more around the hives. And I think I'm going to use a pen on this one. But I'm not going to do them all like I did on this one. I think I just want to do a couple of them and see how they look. Like get right on that colored part and see how well they look with that white showing. Because I really like the white. I don't know if I want to go all the way around with them. What do you think, Bex? Should I go all the way around with the black ink around them? Or just do a couple of the combs? Honeycombs? Combs? I don't know if I want to go all the way around with them. I think it looks cute, but I'm not sure because I did it on this one and I like the way this one kind of looks like it bubbled out. But I don't want them to be 100% the same. Maybe I'll just do a couple. Like block them and then see from there. Random. I'm liking the way it looks like skipping a few as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll just skip a couple of them. And as soon as they're dry, a little bit more, I'm going to add some white paint to them to highlight them. I really love how it's fading down here. So let's do right here, because that looks like it's fading away. And maybe right here. Just to highlight, he's got a toe sticking out right there on his shoe. And he dropped his shoe. I think we need a couple over here. And then this part will be good, I think. Maybe right here and here. And maybe right here. Because they kind of jumbled in together right there. Like that. And here. There. I think I like that. I think it looks cute. Not having them everywhere. Okay. Thanks, Bex. I'm trying. I want to do more lives. I really like doing them. And I think the one part I really like about doing the lives is that I get to talk to everybody right away instead of just leaving a message in the comments. I think that's the part I really like, is being able to talk right away. So I thought what I would come in with next is some paint. And I've just got this white paint. And my liner brush, my favorite brush. I use this all the time. So what I want to do is just get the top of it, and I'm just twisting it on the inside of the cap after I pick up that paint. And I want to add like that bubble effect. And the way I did it on here is every single one of them went the same direction. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to start down here. I think maybe I'll go the opposite direction so we can see how that's going to look. So we'll go on this side. And we're going to do every single one of them again. And now I'm just going to dip the brush because I've set my brush to the direction that I want it. And I prefer using the paint to do the highlights rather than that dot thing. I bought it and I like it, but it kind of like flattens out. I don't know, maybe I got a bad dot paint thing. But it kind of flattens it out. And I don't like it looking flat. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for stopping in. And a little bit more. I like how the white is popping the opposite direction. I kind of like it on the right rather than the left. I think it looks pretty. Okay, a little top there because those are off the side. So I'm just leaving a little dot on that. I thought about doing mushrooms, but I really wanted to play with the bee man. It's been a while since I've taken him out of the stamp box and done bee related stuff. And it's sunny here today, so I thought it would be fun to do something that evokes sunniness. Sunniness, sunshine, sunniness. Alright, so we need to add some highlights to him. But he's going the opposite direction. So I'm going to highlight the back side of him. I'm going to use my pinky as a guide so I don't get the paint part that I'm already on. And we'll add a white there and there. Let's add some there. And we need to do the inside of the ear. Oh, I just covered that line too. I just covered that line right there with my highlight. It does add another dimension, I think. It's really pretty. Do you like the left or the right bubbles? I kind of like this one here. I don't know if it's because he's orange, but I think this one looks prettier. This one looks better than the first one, than my sample one. All right, I'm going to add white onto the scarf, and I'm not going to freak out over losing that line because I'm going to end up losing others. And we want to add right onto the sock too. And let's add a line right here. Right onto his heel, do a little one. And right onto the wings. And then there. I think that looks good. Maybe on the nose too. Right on the top of the nose. Add a little white. I think it looks cute. I think that looks adorable. And set this over here. I'm gonna wash that off after. So while he's drying, this one's dry. Let's do the back on this one. The more blue on is brighter. But yeah, I think so too. I think this one turned out, this one turned out better. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape this down. And I'm gonna tape it on him again because going on him doesn't pull the ink off. And it holds it in place a lot better. And I think I'm going to add the bee on the back. Now I really like the honeycombs. I really like just the honeycomb. The bee on this one is weird when it's stenciled. It's a little odd shaped. So I'm going to take the same colors that I did before with these. And do I have the mustard seed? Mustard seed's darker. I'm going to start with the blue. Getting ahead of myself. Start with the blue one. Because I want to leave a little bit of journaling space. So we're going to just do around the outside. Just around the outside. And I really like the look of having half of it be on. Like the broken kind of style on these. So I'm going to go halves on some of them. And then, oh, and you want a little bit more blue down here, I think. Just a little bit of blue. And then a little bit of blue up here. And I tape that corner again. I keep doing that. I tape it right where I'm going to be using it. There we go. Much better. All set with the blue. Let's go in with that mustard seed. No, yes, mustard seed. I should really label these. Mustard seed. I like this yellow because it's really very bright, very pretty. And a vibrant one. I'm going to blend it a little bit as I go. And this stencil is definitely not made for inking. It breaks so easily. I've had it broken in so many spots. There's like a line of them going right there. And when I purchased it, it said for inking. Okay, we're going to come in with the not so great looking scattered straw. It really is a darker yellow. I really want to get a vibrant yellow. Much more vibrant. Okay, I think that will do it for that part. Very pretty. And I think I'm going to do the inking on this one as too with the pen. I really like the way that looked on the last one. So I'm going to do it before I water it this time and see if that has any effect on it. So let's go in and see if it's going to have any effect with the watering. It might just be something different this time. I haven't done it over ink before. Let's go here. My pen wants to make it a square. It's kind of giving me, stop, make it a square, right here, go up. And then it's a stop sign, right? Stop sign shape, octagon. Yeah, octagon. My brain didn't want to work right there. Let's do this one here. I did, I made it a little boxy there. Well, that one kind of did a little purple on the edge here. Really cute. Oh, boxy shape. My pen really wants to make it a square. My brain is not communicating to my hand very well. Follow the lines. There, that one's a little weird too, but that's okay. This side will eventually get a little bit of bee ephemera added to it. So I'll just add that spot right there on the list to get that bee ephemera, and only the people watching this video will know that that part is not what it's supposed to be. Okay, I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that. Okay, next let's add some water. Paintbrush. Get all these out of the way so I don't get them all wet. And I tried to poke a hole in my sprayer there. That did not work out very well at all. It just gloops in one spot. I was very disappointed with that. It just all globbed right in that one spot. I was so disappointed. I saw somebody do the inking and she had this really cool sprayer on it. And when she squeezed the handle, it like sprayed out really cool on her paper. And she said all she did was alter the sprayer bottle. And it worked fine. But mine just does that. It doesn't even have the, it like globs right in the middle. It's so disappointing. Really disappointing. I think I broke my sprayer bottle. I'll just get a new one eventually. But I don't use the sprayer part anyways. I should probably just put it into like a mason jar. Oh, I really like how that did that. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I just got a message on my phone. It didn't really show up much. Maybe I need some more water. There's not much. I mean, the other side looks so much better. Where'd I put my paintbrush? Oh, here it is. Maybe it needs more water. Closer water, maybe? Let's try that and let it sit a little bit too. Okay, and let's see. It looks a little bit better. It's not 100%. That's my messenger. My daughter-in-law's messaging me. I'll just check after. That looks pretty neat. I like how it did not, it like blended a little bit here with the ink, but not a lot. That little spot there definitely will get something on it. Don't like that one at all. Let's add our little paint marks. I didn't clean my brush off very well, but that's okay. So this one has them going to the left, so I'm going to continue that one. They're going to go on the left on this one. Just to keep in with the being on the left with the other side. They kind of faded a little bit more too than they did on the other side. And with the other one, I did every single one of them outlined. But I really like how it does a right? Layer it. It will work. Without saying, nobody will know. They'll never know. Unless they watch this video. Then they'll know that that was not supposed to be there. That little piece should be covered. Like the painting part too. Oh, you don't like it? Just paint over it. Take black, cover the canvas, start over. I've done that. And I'm okay with it. It looks great. They're happy with it. They don't even know that it was a different painting underneath. They love it. It's got a great little pig on it. Alright, almost done. Oh, it kind of covered that little mess up too. So if I don't do anything with it, it will be fine. It'll be fine. A little dot there and a little dot there. And I think I've got them all now. Oh, the tops of some right there. There, that looks good. That looks adorable. So cute. So the other card is going to wait because that one's still too wet. But this one was dry. Really love how that turned out on the back. And the front one was cute. This one here, I can't wait to do the back on. I'm not going to be able to do it right now because I do have to go. Oh, I missed a spot right there. How did I miss that one? Hi, Lorraine. How are you? I missed this one right here. And I missed this one right here. I don't know how I missed those two. Unfortunately, I do have to go now. I have to check my message, and then I have to go pick up the hubby from work and run a couple errands. Thank you all so much. Oh, before I do go, I do want to share. I got some Valentine's mail. And it's a really gorgeous card. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. And it came from Marissa. And she's Fun Size Crafter. Isn't that the cutest little card? It's my first Valentine's card. I don't get Valentine's cards. I'm really excited. I'm going to hang it up on my wall. Put it right up there. And she put a little note card in here. And she has this cutest little stamp in there. Thank you, Lorraine. Bye, Bex. Thank you so much. I had fun too. It put me in a little bit better mood than I started with. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.